Okay, so we've talked about, obviously, potential failure. We've obviously talked about success. I guess, ultimately, not everyone wants to stay in their franchise forever. What's the longest term that a franchisee has had? What would that be right now?
Well, I mean, we've got franchisees celebrating 10 years in the brand.
Amazing, so they're at their 10-year anniversary.
Yeah. It's interesting because, again, when I came into franchising 20 years ago, but maybe more in the last 10 years when I've really owned my own franchises, leaving a franchise has always been the idea in a box or you're thrown out, but, the world has evolved and changed and franchising has changed. So there is an in and there's an out, and there has to be.
And so people can naturally sell on the asset that they've built.
Yes.
I guess I would imagine they have an existing customer base that they've serviced at some point, but they're selling the rights to their territory, their good name, any relationships that they've created locally, the van. So that there's a real asset. There's a tangible asset of their business when they move on. And how does the resale process work then? Don't need too much detail, but the resale process is handled by you, or do they have to find their own buyer locally?
Both, if you like. So we've had it where one gentleman wanted to retire out of the network. He did find a buyer. He was selling it as like you said, the van, the whole going concern. And then it's just that we will meet as, him and the new prospects. We had a meeting and then we just sort of talk about what the franchise and the offering is. He'll do the financial deal and then we will train the new people. So we have to approve, if you like.
Any future purchases.
And
to maintain the standards of the brand.
It is. And then we've also had it where we have, found people who want to invest and have bought areas. So
if a prospective franchisee is looking at Pestforce and they can see there is an existing person in the area, that's not to say that area isn't up for sale and they should have that conversation with you.
Lovely.
All right. Thank you.